Uzbekistan. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate it. Appreciate your patience. Thanks, guys. Oh. Right, should be no more hiccups for the rest of the day. Should be no more hiccups for the rest of the day. You shouldn't say that. You should say thank you. Thank you for waiting. Shall we play some Leeds career mode? Fucking yes. Right. So, plan for the rest of the stream. We will record an episode of Leeds. We will do the Imola Grand Prix and we'll come back to Leeds after the Imola Grand Prix and record as much of another episode as we possibly can. But I do want to make sure I get the Formula 1 done today. Just playing Disney Speedstorm in the meantime. Nice. Right. Fucking Nora. Should be on match day of Middlesbrough, we believe. We are indeed. Vamos. Right. And we're off. If I get mechanical failure at Imola as well, yeah, no table will be safe at all. Don't even tempt fate, ads. Please, Christ, I'm not sure I could cope with that. Hello again, Daniel! Thank you, Pappy Pepper, for subscribing to the YouTube channel whilst I was offline for a moment. I appreciate it. Cheers, pal! 1,062 subscribers now on the Chesnoid Live YouTube channel. Hello, Barrow! Right. I was looking at that screen. I need to look at this one. We need to do the names, don't we, as well? Beep 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 beep. Wah 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 wah. Let's just tweet out about the vote as well. New player career mode video. Time to vote for our next move. Boop be doo be doo bum ba dee ba. And let's get some names from the comment section of yesterday's video. So, on the board behind me will go. Let me edit that one. We will put Mark Burgess. We will put Grayson. And Dan Fraser. So we'll just change the names of, or rephrase, change the colour of those names for the board behind me, and then we can record. I'm getting game audio, aren't I? Double check that for the umpteenth time. Bring chat up in next to me as well. Yes. Praise be to the technology gods. Everything is fine. Dan Fraser. Dan can be in green today. There we go. Hey, Ollie. How are you, mate? Hello again, Ryan. Hello, Andy. Let's do some video gaming, shall we? Welcome back to the Leeds United career mode here on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and that your team won. I hope that my team won and hopefully this team can win today. We start with a game against fellow promotion chasers Middlesbrough. Whilst we find ourselves 1 point off top of the table, they're only 2 points off top of the table because there's 3 of us in the middle on 24. A relatively busy month, but not unmanageable. We'll play Middlesbrough, we'll play Blackburn, we'll sim Swansea at home and Tranmere away in the Carabao Cup, and we'll play Coventry in the middle as we take on Coventry City at the Ricoh Arena in the last championship game of today. And then tomorrow should be pretty similar in terms of 4 league games, and if we don't beat Tranmere in the Cup, then I'll be very surprised indeed. 4 league games and hopefully a Carabao Cup game drawn in there as well. So pretty straightforward as we push forward. Thank you very much for your continued support on this save though. It's great to have Leeds back on the channel. It's great to have you guys showing your support for the content as ever. Please do keep dropping the videos a thumbs up. It really helps push the content to new audiences and to people's recommended boxes, so I appreciate it very much indeed. And of course today we're saying thank you to Mark for your continued support in the comment section, to Grayson, and also to Dan Fraser as well. Thank you for your support in the comment section and live on stream as we record everything live and you get to see all of the behind the scenes over on Twitch or, of course, the streaming YouTube channel. Links to both in the description down below. Leeds versus Middlesbrough to start then. Michael Carrick's Middlesbrough, of course. Latterlath up top. On loan from us, Greenwood on the left, who's actually scored 3 goals in 4 games for Middlesbrough this year. So he's in very good individual form. You can see down below me that they've won 4 of their last 5. So as a team, they're in very good form. And we certainly expect a fierce test. I've made one change. Joe Gelhardt starts at cam ahead of Ruter. At the moment, he's performing better. Bamford still gets the nod in the league, although obviously we've seen Yoel Pirro perform fantastically well recently. 5 goals in 1 game in the last round of the Carabao Cup. But for the time being, that's how the starting lineup looks. Everybody's growing, apart from Gray and Bamford so far, I think. I think everyone else might have grown by 1. Hopefully it won't be long before Gray does start to improve, because we very much anticipate him growing into the early to mid-80s by the end of this save. And Bamford is just doing his best, and so far his best is he's putting himself at the top of our goal scoring charts. So more please today, Mr. Bamford, and hopefully more points for Leeds. We're gonna see you. And they're off. I'm anticipating a difficult game here, if I'm honest, chat. Joaquin! Buenos dias, amigo mío! Vamos! Wow, Leeds fans in fantastic voice. Great voice in the early stages of this game. Some of it was showing some good footwork there. And Ampadu holds off the challenge. Bamford looks to roll the defender, but Darragh Lenihan does very well indeed. As does Ethan Ampadu. No, never mind. Bangura to Greenwood. Into Hackney. Hey Finn, how are you, mate? We will not be bringing Sinistera back, no. Hackney into Greenwood. Looking to get down. Oh, that's really smartly done. Also, excellently defended by Archie Gray. It's actually pretty superb from Archie there. I genuinely thought the man had gotten beyond me. We'll go for a quick switch. We love how Junior Firpo marauds forward and loves to get involved in the attacks. And Gruev trying to squeeze that through the eye of a needle. Unfortunately, he missed. That's a laugh. And Luke Ayling, another loanee at Middlesbrough from Leeds United. So they've got 2 of our players in their starting lineup. Jones trying to force him backwards, and Somerville intercepts well. That didn't quite go as anticipated, but we will get rid of it. Only as far as Johnny Housen. And here's Greenwood now. 3 in 4, and hopefully only 3 in 5 after this fixture. First chance of the game comes and goes Middlesbrough's way, but thankfully it stays out the net. That's a nice ball down the line. Great, we use Nonto, then Bamford, and then try and time this right for Gellar. And I could have used the support. We won't! Dieng makes the save, and it will be a Leeds United corner. I was hoping Somerville might have been able to get in on that. Try and deliver it with Nonto, which we've done well. Junior Firpo's up. Stroud can nod this back. Ampadu across here was meant for Somerville. It went towards, I think it was Bamford there actually on the edge of the box, was it? No, it was Joe Roden, who you guys have definitively said, yes, Ches, make sure you buy him permanently. So we will look to do that in the January window. We'll look to make Joe Roden's loan move a permanent one when we get to the opportunity of opening the transfer window for the first time in this save. What are the transfers we might make in January? I really don't know at this stage, because rather evidently the side is playing very well and there aren't any obvious areas to improve upon at this stage. Gellar looking to find the corner, firing wide. What would you do in the January transfer window right now with this Leeds side well-rounded and performing well? Would you just save the money for a potential promotion season? That's what I'm tempted to do. I don't have the don't get sacked mod on, Lee. No. I think I can do that with a live editor though, can't I? Is it under MISC? Career mode manager. Yeah, I can tick the unsackable box. I can do that, but we don't have it turned on. If I need to turn it on, I will. But we shouldn't have to. Well blocked by Gruev, but still. Here come Middlesbrough. Sam Greenwood still going. Out to Bangura. Spins well. Greenwood's in the box. Oh, and very nearly beats Meslier at the near post. Needed saving. Got saved, thankfully. Housen with a delivery. Can we get up there, Patrick Bamford? We can. Doing his work at one end very well this season and also contributing at the other. We all love Leeds. We all love Leeds. We all love Leeds. We all love Leeds. The atmosphere at Ellen Road is electric every single match day, and long may that continue. Certainly will do, whilst the team are performing well. And Joe Gellar can help us take the lead here. And he's done so, justifying his call up to the starting lineup. Joe Gellar gives us a 1-0 lead in the 32nd minute. If Ellen Road was already rocking, then it's gone to the extra level above that. Yeah. Oh, Matt, good of you to turn up. You're on the board behind me. Pretty sure it was you, wasn't it? Matt Fody? Or was that the previous episode? Might be the previous episode. No, I'm sure I typed your name in today. Were you the first one? Say you and... That must be the previous one. Sorry, Matt. I remember typing your name at some point recently. Yeah, if decent offers come in, we will have to sell. We will keep things realistic in that regard. Yeah, that's the only fear, isn't it, Finn, in a driver career, that when you move teams, they've already upgraded in the areas that kind of ruin the car. No worries, Joaquin. See you in a minute. Latalath. Oh, I got caught there, actually, on Sam Greenwood. And Latalath is in behind. And, well, across comes Archie Gray. Superb defending from the young man. Bamford trying to nod that back towards a teammate, but it was the Middlesbrough man that won it. And here's Latalath with runners. And Jones, straight at Meslier. Comfortable enough for the goalkeeper on this occasion. Middlesbrough have had chances. More than me, in fact. But they can't score. And that's how you win games. So They're not necessarily going to get any points here if they keep that up. Out to Archie Gray. I'm going to cut inside early. One at a time. Gellart. Bamford. Bamford for 2-0. No. Dieng with a good save. Thought that was the moment. Looked like we're about to double our advantage. Can we still? From the set piece, perhaps. Junior Firpo's up. Bangura wins the header. And then here comes the keeper again. Somerville. And Ampadu. Oh my God. What a challenge. They're still in a heap on the floor. They've given the ball away, and have they? No. Jesus Christ. That was the most forceful legal challenge I've seen on the game for a long time. Crunch. Fucking hell. I don't really have a backup left back. Oh, no, I did have Sam Byram, but I don't have him anymore because I released him because he was a whiny little bitch. Marching on together, we're gonna see you. Hausen, well tackled by Gruev. You guys wanted him in the starting 11. He has not disappointed since being pulled up to first team duties. Okay. Jones, Johnny Hausen, across to Hackney. It's a nice ball over the top. It's going to be Finazaz that gets to it. Wasn't a great cross. Latalath has done very well with it. Jones still now with the ball here forward for Middlesbrough. Oh, brilliant. Genius ball through, but they just can't finish, Middlesbrough. Straight at the keeper again. They've had the better chances since our goal. Might go as far as to say the only chances since our goal. I can't recall really testing Dieng too much. Oh, I got caught on it there. Give me it back. Give me it back. That's a lovely turn. Give me it back. Whee! Whee! Firpo to Somerville. See you, pal. Bamford. Vicencio's going again. We'll get him around the corner here. And he's onside. He just couldn't keep the ball in before he crossed it. Joaquin Coulet. Joaquin is back. Is Coulet your surname, Joaquin? Somerville. Into Ampadu. Across to Nonto. Archie's on the overlap. Nonto's footwork's just so good. Bamford. Look to slot Gellart in. Oh, Ayling does really well. You're supposed to be Agent Ayling here, Luke. You're supposed to be letting that go through so we can get ourselves a second goal and all 3 points, please. What's the point in loaning you to another team if you're not going to help us win, eh? Joe Gellart does well. Bamford's going. Crescencio's here. Oh, it's Junior Firpo, in fact, and I couldn't find him. Now, here come Middlesbrough again. Hackney, little back heel. That's a laugh. 2 options on the right-hand side for him, one of which is Jones. Here comes Ayling on the overlap. Firpo's trying to do his best. It's actually Finazaz here forward for them. Jones in the box, tackled by Junior Firpo, and we will get rid of this now, but it's still Middlesbrough pressure on this Leeds United goal in this second half. I can't see profile pictures on my software at the minute, but I'll take your word for it. Fair, we use Roberts as a full backup fullback, don't we? Ampadu out wide to Archie Gray. Gellart just stepping away. Is that a foul? The referee says no. Sam Greenwood getting forward now. Gimme. Well in, Archie. Nonto's on the run. I see him. Oh, and that probably would have found him with an excellent lobbed ball if there wasn't a man in the way. Again in our box, and again not utilising the ball as they really should. Nod that back. Ampadu will look for Nonto. Genuinely, I'm not just over-glorifying it for the sake of drama. Middlesbrough have been by far and away the better side in this second half, without any question. I've got some changes being made momentarily. I'm actually going to bring Ruter on out wide and see if we can't get a bit more out of him. Perhaps in a right wing role. He is capable of being played anywhere in that front four, which will make him very useful as a squad player if Gelart holds down that cam spot for the time being. It's kind of a mixture between a cam and a centre-forward role, isn't it? Since some comments asking me to change it to a genuine bona fide centre-forward role. But at the minute, I haven't really got the need or want to do so because it's working absolutely fine the way things are. We've got changes waiting to be made. Dan James is going to come on soon as well for Crescencio, but Crescencio could have something to say about things before he leaves the pitch. Now to Junior Firpo. I need Bamford in the middle. And we'll take the corner or a throw. It is to be a throw. Still with the opportunity then to add a second. And it might, if other results go away, send us top. Gelart, Ampadu from range, deflected, awkwardly. And the keeper deals with it. Dan James will deliver the corner. Scored a goal of the season contender in the last episode, Dan James. Ampadu. Pascal Strauch. I thought that was going tops for a moment. It went well wide. Gosh darn it, Leroy. I can't get a second goal. Up we go. Oh, Ruter, lovely turn. And again. Oh, never mind. Hackney arrived, took it off him. Langura trying to outmuscle him and outnumber him. And Meslier will slap that forward. Piro's very good in the air, and we're going to need that in that situation. Is that a foul on me? It is indeed. That should see all 3 points come our way then, shouldn't it, really? 2 minutes added on. And, well, they will quickly disappear as we will just ping the ball about here. As ever, game management is key. And game management with a 1-0 lead will see us maintain that 1-0 lead and get all 3 points here. We might maybe add a second with a final chance from this now corner rather than open play. We haven't had much luck from set pieces in this game so far, but Piro was underneath that. Roberts could win this, has done. Gelart, nope. 1-0 will do. Thank you very much. Now, how's everyone else done in that top 5 or 6? Are we finally pushing ourselves into the top 2? Can't see Huddersfield. Huddersfield can't see Leicester or Queen's Park Rangers there at a glance. We're above Queen's Park Rangers now. They only drew as we won. Leicester also won, also by a single goal. So we are exactly the same. Leicester are top of the table on goals scored. They've scored 29 in 12 games, which is actually quite remarkable. We're away from home against Blackburn next after an international break. I will have to change my top for the next game, which we will duly do. Perkins is going to go out on loan to Casapia. Also looking to loan out Montero and Mateo Joseph as well. Give those youngsters some extra first-team football. Now, have we found anyone spectacular from our youth scouts this month? We've called a couple up already. And to be fair, the fullback from the United States does look very good indeed. He is 2024 years of age, Jason Cox. He's not going to be the one. Doesn't look like we're going to get much luck this month in England or the United States, but maybe in Australia. We're looking for that next Harry Kewell or Mark Viduka. But so far, no dice, I'm afraid. 2 bugged players and no one that's any good anywhere else. All right. Well, I'll just make sure that my training plan is correct so everyone can maintain fitness and sharpness. And then we shall go away from home to Ewood Park, which I've just noticed is actually not correctly labelled via this mod. It still says Ivy Lane. This is season 1, Doge. Yes. Can I change that with this? I can't really, can I? This isn't where it was changeable, was it? It was in the squad file. That's annoying. We're going to be away, so... Take that one off. Put that one on. You arrived in stream, Doge, to shout Leeds scum at me. Okay. Suit yourself. It's just a video game, mate. It's not that deep. Might be able to on Teams. Blackburn Rovers. Edit. Oh no, is written as Ewood Park. It is actually fixed. That's weird. Let's try Bolton Stadium. Okay, so it's wrong there, but it might be right once we actually get to the match day. Training plan. Let's put everyone on sharpness because there's going to be a gap in between fixtures. Everyone's fitness will recover. Ipswich have offered to loan Clareson. More than welcome to having him for short-term loan. Matteo Joseph. Short-term loan. Absolutely. Venezia want Clareson as well. Leeds actually, oh sorry, Ipswich actually want a 2-year loan there now. Frosinone have accepted, so we'll accept that. We'll see where Matteo Joseph ends up going. Okay. Well, it's one of the youngsters on his way out on loan for a short-term spell at Casapia is Sonny Perkins when we get to January. Handful of the other youngsters are going out on loan as well. I will probably call up... Actually, can I? He might still be 15. Still 15, Joshua Riley. Not sure when his birthday is. In fact, I could probably tell via the live editor. When is his birthday? Let's have a look. Players. Riley. Joshua Riley. If I search for him here, then we should be able to see when his birthday is. 28th of June. So he's not going to be 16 until next season. So we can't do anything with Riley this year. Donnelly I'll call up and send out on loan though. So let me promote him to the senior team now. Because quite frankly, there's no point in him staying in the youth setup for the time being if nothing's going to happen. We'll add him to the loan list and hopefully get some interest for him moving forward. I believe we did... Do you say Ewood Park? It says Ewood Park. The mod is working. Who's playing at Ewood Park, though? Sammy Schmodix at Cam scored a hat-trick against Cambridge United in the FA Cup earlier this year in real life. Saj. Sam Gallagher up top. Is it Luke Hyam at centre-back? They've got 2 players on international duty, actually. Sigurdsson and Atchison. And Callum Britton is suspended. They're 19th in the table, Blackburn. They were one of the regulars in the Premier League when I was growing up. Blackburn Rovers obviously won the Premier League in the early 90s. John Fleck on the bench for them on loan from Sheffield United. Be good midfield fodder to call upon if needed. But at the moment, everybody's good for me apart from Somerville. Now, these players, we shouldn't be encountering international departures here. As a championship team, our games should be postponed due to the international break. So that's rather annoying that they're on international duty here for this match day weekend because we've got such a good team that we have more players that are away on international duty. So that's pretty frustrating, that, isn't it? Never mind, we will deal with it. It'll be a weaker side, but a side that still hopefully will be capable of beating Blackburn. And the fucking bit rate's dropped again. It'll fix itself, but I don't know why it does it. It's out of my control, I'm afraid. I apologise again for the 17 bajillionth time. We're good now, are we? We're back. I don't know why it does that. It's not my internet. Nanik. It's not my internet. My OBS says that it's still going live, not dropping any frames. Everything's absolutely fine. Just fucking does that every now and again. So annoying. Yeah, it's just live for 2.5 minutes for me too. Like, nothing my end changes. My Streamlabs still says that I've been live for 33 minutes. It just fucking restarts the stream on Twitch. Like, why would it do that? I have no understanding of what is the issue there for it to just re-fucking start. Make any sense? Make any sense? Oh well. Onwards and upwards. Shackleton probably will get a game now, actually. He's not in the matchday lineup. I'm taking him out of the matchday lineup. Fuck you, stupid broken cunt game. Drove me fucking batty today. We'll be right in that kit, won't we? Yeah, we'll be right in that kit. Yeah, we've got a lot of players that will end up just selling Amari. Sammy Smodix, the man that we said scored a hat-trick in real life in the FA Cup, has scored 3 in his last 3 here for Leeds for Blackburn Rovers. I'll just show you my starting lineup because of those changes for international duties. So Jadon Anthony is starting on the left. We've also got Cresswell starting at centre-back, and a handful of the youngsters that are now going out on loan have been called up to the subs bench, playing in our away strip, this one, and hopefully we can still get a positive result despite the fact But it's not a first string full strength team. Play on, ref. Big ping by Gruev. Lovely ball. Excellent pace on it too. Gray. Nonto. Can you cope with the pace? No. Stands it up. Oh, right towards absolutely no one. Ampadu could win this though. Gallagher has. Gelhardt gets there. And Gruev will look for Bamford. And Bamford will look for Nonto. And will play the quick one too. And there comes Garrett. Oh, it's loose. It's loose from me too. Picked off. Gruev does well. Anthony. It's done alright in the Sims games where we've used him, Jaden Anthony. I've not tended to use him myself in played games. Oh, Bamford nearly with a worldie. He's had a couple of efforts like that from range this season, Patrick Bamford, that have gone comfortably wide. I tried to purposefully put a little bit less power on it this time, so hopefully it was a little bit more accurate. It was indeed that, but the keeper was able to get to it. We have a Blackburn throw here in the 14th minute. We've had the first proper chance of the game, but there is no goal gone in yet. Gallagher to Carter, however. Carter's broken past the defensive line, and Sam Gallagher should, but doesn't, give Blackburn a 1-0 lead. What on earth was that, Sam? That was woeful, mate. Holy Jesus, that was terrible. It's Junior Firpo. Gruev's come along to help out. Nice sharp turn, actually. Bamford looking for and finding Jaden Anthony. I think's right-footed. Floated towards the back post. Nonto! He's about that big, but it wasn't a bad header. It just wasn't good enough to find the back of the net. It was bending back towards goal, but not soon enough. Worth a go, though. Another good chance comes and goes. Nonto. Gelhardt. Ampadu does well. And Nonto. Just try and use a bit of pace. Not really rely on that strength. It's Gelhardt. Should have played the pass. Garrett. To Pickering. You know I am. Only fucking Pickering. Gruev and Anthony. He's done actually really well to deal with the pressure of the defender there, and then tries, fails. Gruev steps in on Tronstad there, and Bamford has runners all around, one of which is Gruev. And here comes Jaden Anthony early, quickly into Gelhardt, who spins well, and Joe Gelhardt is proving to be quite the young man. Leeds United 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. And Joe Gelhardt on his weaker right foot in front of those travelling Leeds fans gives the Yorkshire lads a 1-0 lead against the Lancashiremen. Allez. Oh yeah. I forgot if I click off it stops, doesn't it? Blackburn sacked their manager in real life, have they, Mike?
Leeds United goal, number 30, Joe Gelhardt.
Sammy Schmodix. Nice turn. And Dolan Is that free kick for them? It is. Handball. Shooting range, certainly. Schmodix will have a go, perhaps. He certainly will. Where's this going? Towards the top corner is the answer. We're going to get lucky and get the goal kick there as Strout tried to clear it, but Meslier very much needed to save that. Excellent set piece. Thankfully, didn't go in. Our mutual consent, was it? It was, you leave on your own terms or we sack you, I guess. Ampadu. Bamford. He's the right back. As he comes central again. And look for Gellar. Failed in finding him. We'll have that. Gruev and Firpo. It's me trying to force it. Well in, Jaden. Just gave the defender a little nudge there, and it seems to work. I want to go to Gray through that gap. Oh, it's gorgeous. Archie Gray, 2-0. The right back has fluffed his lines from similar positions so far this season, but not this time. The young man gives us a 2-0 advantage. It's an excellent run, but the ball through is what made that goal. Timing it to perfection, Ethan Ampadu, and placing it to perfection too, so Archie can keep running at full pelt, just take it in his stride, rush forward, and slam it home. 2-0, we lead away from home. March it all together. We're gonna see you win. So, Player Career Mode episode went live an hour ago. And the next Leeds video will go live in just under half an hour. Which is the one where Dan James scored that absolute frigging worldie on his left foot. Some more water in my water bottle. You think who's going to quit, Andreas? Thomason? He was going to quit anyway, was he? Is it Thomason? Thomason? I'm not too sure how to pronounce names like that, if I'm honest. See. Thomason rather than Thomason. It's probably Thomason. Don't know where the inflection is. Evening, Marcus. Marcus Pustain. Gruev and Anthony. He's off. Junior Firpo. Well, it's only really Nonto to aim for. Oh, never mind. Oh, is he expected to become the Sweden boss in the next few days, is he? That's why he's leaving Blackburn, then. I don't know where they are in the league, to be fair, Blackburn. Oh, that's a rough challenge. Jaden Anthony. Some good footwork. Close control. Gelhardt. Ampadu. Tempted. Won't. Try again. Onto. Bamford. Gelhardt. He's in. Oh, and he's gotten lucky. Oh. Tried to do the same thing again. Didn't get lucky a second time. Bamford. Let fly. It's probably a foul. Ampadu leaned on the man. Gets away with it. We'll look for Gelhardt first here. Oh, tell you what, they're getting good at intercepting things, Blackburn. But they're not very good at actually clearing the ball. There you go. They cleared it. Great. And Gruev. Non-toast through there. I'm going to try and do something a little bit untowards. Not untowards, unorthodox. Oh, untowards was the word that came to mind there. We've got a back five here, Blackburn. They're proving quite difficult to break down. Archie Gray delivers the cross. Volley Mers! Oh, Joe, that's superb! Weak foot as well. We lead by 3 at Ewood Park, and that's the best of the bunch. On the volley, first time, picked out brilliantly by Archie Groves, having a particularly impressive game here. The young right back. And I would go as far as to say he couldn't miss, but he really could have done. Literally on the penalty spot, into the bottom corner. Precision. You love it. Lovely goal. How are we, Millie? I need to drop you a message with new FM players, actually, Mills. If that's okay. Oh. He's a bit quick, him. That's a hell of a challenge from behind. I'm not sure if that was strictly legal or not. Might be foot through foot. In typical EA style. Well, it seems as we're 3-0 up. Why don't we give some of those youngsters a go? Let's put Mateo Joseph on up top. Let's bring Sonny Perkins on the right-hand side. Sonny Perkins left-footed. Joseph right-footed. Let's give young Donnelly a go at Cam. Shackleton wanted to play. Oh, Blackburn are 18th, are they, Michael? So they aren't having a very good season. Schmodix. Oh, it's a nice ball. Gallagher. I mean, he's excellent hold-up play. I couldn't get around him. Dolan kicks it against Cresswell. It'll be a corner. Making a change now. Some of those fringe players, if they're not even fringe players, youngsters, effectively, that were nowhere near the team, that are going to go out on loan, are going to get the opportunity to make an appearance here. And you never know. Maybe break into the Leeds United picture. Brought on Sonny Perkins. We brought on Mateo Joseph. We brought on Ethan Donnelly, our future star. And we'll see if they can make an impact. I hope so. For their sake. And for the sake of the latter stages of the save. Means that we could rely on homegrown talent rather than just buying in everybody new that we need. But not really had the opportunity yet. It's kind of been all Blackburn since they came on the pitch. Strouk's done really well there. And now Sonny Perkins will get the chance to stretch his legs. And of course, who else is young and making an impact? Certainly Archie Gray this season. But that wasn't very good. You've missed the player career mode vote, Marcus. Lots of technical difficulties and a game against Middlesbrough. Yeah, we went live like 2.5 hours ago, nearly 3 hours ago, but I've had to have 2 or 3 PC restarts for various reasons. Dolan into Tronstad. It's Pickering. Nicely to Dolan. Ampadu across. He's trying to outmuscle him. He's done that well.